Okay guys, I have a trick here that I like to call Mumbai. It's an updated version of Eddie Josephs Bombay. Eddie Josephs Bombay. The trouble I had with Bombay was the stack that was used for the trick. Like, the spectator couldn't look at that at all. They would know immediately something was off about it. So what I tried to do was make it so the stack's a little less obvious. Okay, so I'm going to perform the trick for you now, and then I'll give you the explanation after. So without further ado, here we go. You just show the spectator you have a mixed up deck of cards. Give it some cuts. Then what you ask them to do is cut the deck just somewhere near the center. And they'll do that. Cut the deck. Then you tell them to take the top two cards, add up the value, and then they're going to take that value and they're going to count down to that card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the 13th card is right here. And then you remind them that you've had a prediction on the table the entire time. Take the prediction out, show them it is a 10 of clubs, and the card that they counted to is exactly the 10 of clubs. Alright, that's the trick. Stick around and I'm going to give you the explanation. Okay guys, here's the explanation for the trick. So now this does use a stack. It's not a full deck stack, it's just the portion in the center. Now, these cards that make up the stack, the suits don't really matter, it's just the values. So you could choose any suit that you want, but it doesn't matter. But it is all about the value. And how this works is each card that's next to each other adds up to a certain value. Like the queen and the king, that's 25. And then the king plus the jack is 24. It just decreases by 1 as you go down. Queen and jack, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. I'm going to spread that out so you can see it. This is the order that you need. Queen, king, jack, queen, 10, jack, 9, 10, 8, 9, 7, 8, 6, 7, 5, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, ace, 2. That's the stack you need for the center. The top portion of the deck has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, if including the joker. Now this joker is a short card, just to make it easy to cut it to the top of the deck. This portion has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, including the joker as well. What you need to do is the card you want to force, it's going to be the envelope, the prediction, is 13 from the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 from the face. So when you put this together, top portion here, bottom portion, Now you can do whatever kind of false cuts or shuffles that you know. If you want to do that, you can just mix them up, slop shuffle, and then you're always able to just cut it back to that center because you have that short card. So you get it back in the right order. And now if you're just showing the cards casually on the face, no one's going to really notice there's any sort of stack here. You're not going to notice. And then all you have to do is have them cut the deck somewhere near the middle. And there's a big block that they can cut into. I mean, it would be hard for them not to get to one of the stacked cards. And then they just take the top two cards, add those values, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It will land on the selection every time. Now, you can also change the force card by just any of the cards in the top 15 or the bottom 15 can be moved. So you can make any one of those cards be your prediction. You just got to move it into the spot where that's you just got to move it into the spot where that 10 of clubs is. So you could take the 3 of diamonds and swap it for the 10 of clubs, and it'll become the new prediction. And what's good about this is if you're going between tables and you want to change the prediction, you just got to carry a few different prediction envelopes with you, and you'll be able to change it easy. The other thing you can do is change the procedure just a little bit, and you'll also be able to change the prediction. Like if you have them cut the cards, and instead of taking the top 2 like that, and having them leave them out while they and then count, you can always put them back and it'll change the prediction. So this is 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It'll make it the next card. It'll make it the first card in the beginning there, the Ace of Hearts. 10 of clubs here, so. And then the other one you can do is have them cut it. And if they cut here, actually I'm going to recut. I'm going to recut. 1 second here. If you have them cut it, you can say, like when you're cutting a deck of cards, you're actually not cutting to a card, you're cutting to a space between 2 cards. So you're really cutting to 2 cards. One goes to the bottom, one goes to the top. And you can just have them look at the bottom one and then the top one and add those together, and you get 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be the Queen of Spades. So you can change between those 3 without actually changing anything in your stack. Without changing anything in the stack, because you can see here these 3 cards are next to each other, so you can get to any one of these 3 cards by just changing the procedure like that. Or if you like one procedure more than the other, you can just always move the card. Like I just used to have these 3 cards in 3 different envelopes ready to go, and then you can just move one to whatever procedure you like. Like I like the one where you take the 2 cards out, add them together and leave them out. So I would just move the Queen of Spades to this spot, and then that will become the force card. It's a pretty simple little effect. Like I said, I call it Mumbai because it's the newer version of Bombay by Eddie Joseph. That one, the spectator could not look at the face of the cards whatsoever. But this, casually, you don't really notice the stack. You really don't. And then you know, you don't have to use a short card. You could just use like a crimped card or corner shortened card. You know, whatever works for you, just so you can get to the stack to the right spot. Trying to think if I have anything more to add to this. Not really. I mean, that's pretty much the trick. If anybody has any questions, just leave them in the comments. I would also like to mention that once you've had them select the cards, cut to the cards to get the value, and you're about to count, if you don't feel comfortable counting them face up like this, because maybe they'd notice something, I doubt it. But what you can do is you can have them count it face up. Then you just got to remember to reverse count them back on. Or they could just simply count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, whatever works best for you. I mean, if you don't think it looks the stack is noticeable when counting face up, you could just do it face up. You know, whatever works for you. I just wanted to add that in there while I'm thinking of other little nuances here. I mean, it probably would be good to know if a false shuffle or false cuts. I mean, I'm not really going to teach you anything with that, but you can look up. There's plenty of videos on YouTube about false shuffle and cuts. Or you could just play completely straight like mentalism and just take it out ready to go in the right order. Show them the cards. Put them back up. Then just have them cut it. You know, however you want to do it. You can make it as simple or as involved as you want. It's just a pretty simple effect, and it's self-working. And that's it. Thanks for looking, and I'll see you next time.